More days, man. Week after week, month after month, time after time. This game never fails to surprise me, bro. It's actually a joke. This game's optimization, bro. It just stinks, bro. It's so shit, bro. Hence the thumbnail, man. I said the game's ass. I mean, in terms of quality and stuff, it's not ass, of course, but oh my days, this optimization is so stinky, bro. This game needs to fix up, man, because why is it that I'm on my own region with like my internet speed is like was a 900 megabytes upload speed, download speed, whatever it is, yeah. Also the fact, yeah, I'm on my own servers, the fact that I have enemy tags off, simplified health bars, and I'm averaging like 200 ping normally, and also when enemies, there's like a lot of them, I'm averaging about like 1k ping. Is so stupid, and the reason why it just messes it up is because the waves just get delayed. So you can see in the run I have, I get up to about like wave 60, of course, like the normal wave, but I get then the last like 1 second. So I only got 1 second on wave 60. So I basically just lost out on 50 or 60 more enemies that I should have got more kills from. And let me bring up like the thing. Look at this. You can see I got my run like on the 10th, which is Friday. Today's the 12th right now, but I got my run on Friday. So pretty much I got my run on Friday, and ever since then, all the runs I've done, over 50 plus runs, have accounted to nothing because recently, I don't know what happened to the game, but it's just been piss awful, man. I always end at like wave 58, 59. Let me see. Let me bring up a 20, 59. Let me bring up a clip here. Let me show you. Oh, look at this. I don't even make it to wave 59. Wave 59 on the last second. Like, I can bring up another clip. Let's just go today as well. Yeah. Let's just go today or yesterday, man. Let's go. Look. Would you look at that? I don't get to wave 60. I mean, I do, but it's like final second. Does that help? No. You should be getting to wave 60 with 25 seconds into wave 60 and the game ends. So pretty much the game is just cooking my ass, and yeah, that's why this tournament is kind of mid. And also, bro, my eye is pissing me off, but I've been dealing with this for the last 2 days. I've been thinking, should I post this? Should I not? I'm trying to post it because do I think the devs are going to fix this? I don't know. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. It's like, it's not even a case where it's just this week. Last week, we had the issues where it was just extremely laggy because of the armored and all the other stuff. And guess what? They fixed it after the tournament ends. So, pretty helpful, you know? Round of applause for the devs. Very helpful for us. And then let's see, we got this tournament. Do I think they're gonna fix it? No. And it's not even this. It's not even the case with just this tournament. It's like, even for months upon months, yeah, this issue has been apparent on this map as well. It's just the game just spawns too much enemies in, and it just spikes your ping up too much. So low key, they should just probably just reduce the enemies per wave, or just limit it to a certain enemy number, because with the amount it is now, it just ruins the game. Like gameplay experience wise, like I should be hitting like 400, or maybe like 450, but clearly can't push on for it because the game is just against me, and this game is just being so ass with it. Like, how are we into like 1 year into the game and the optimization is might be worse than release. I don't know, but yeah, let's just get into this, man. Enough my yap. I'm fed up with this. Let's just, yeah, you can see this is the score, but let's just get into this, yeah. See ya in the run. Okay, so if you guys didn't listen to the intro, go listen to it. It's just me crashing out and yapping, but you know, I'm gonna actually try stay focused for this voiceover because this strat requires a lot of focus, you know. So yeah, first things first, you place Sukuna here, you set him to last. You can see I set him to last. He can deal with those mobs as well by himself. Now once you get a bit of it and you place your SK over here, and you only replace him until, I mean not replace him, you only place your Stark until he's dealt with the mob. As you can see, he dealt with that mob. Place Stark, and you place your other SKs as well. You should be clearing these mobs pretty easily. I'm gonna get your second Stark here, just purely for the wolves. because those homunculus, they might end up leaking, and Stark with his wolves can do enough damage to the point where it can out damage them past their region. You see this one Dragonfang Archer, he just ended up dying because of the wolf. And you can see you get to Dismantle Slam, and that's when you just prioritize your SK. Game up to about upgrade 4 or 1 before his next move. Well, you see what I mean. And just placing another Stark here so we can mark this one so the wolves start attacking him, and you can see this guy should just end up dying because the wolves do enough damage. But yeah, you don't have to place that second one, it's just me being stupid. Because remember, this was one of my first runs. I got this run on Friday, so this could have been posted ages ago, but I was waiting on, you know, maybe possible fixes or maybe waiting on a better run, but that was not possible because this game is just so ass, you know. Optimization sucks. But yeah, you leave an upgrade 4 and you just wait until you get enough yen to max them out. Boy, Sukan is so tough, man. The SK is so tough, bro. Oh man, but that was a bit loud. Don't know if there was like a large input or sound and to like reduce that later. Can hear my momentum accident. I mean my mic. Yeah, look here, just wait until you get like is it 59k yen before you can max him. When you get to about like was it 57k yen, you can pretty much just upgrade him. Because he'll just attack a few enemies with that new attack and then he can just deal with the thing and he gets full AoE. So you're just waiting for a bit more yen. You can see just waiting, and then now we can do it pretty much now. Make sure all your stocks are set to bosses, by the way. And you're gonna get this Sukuna to upgrade 4. And that's so there's less region on these mobs, so they're getting cleared pretty easily. And now just place this stock over here, and place another Sukuna here. And this is just to apply bleed on him because he has regen and you want your stock there to be slowing him. And it's a constant cycle, just replacing your Sukunas and following in your stocks. And that way your SKs should be following because your stocks are gonna get debuffed, meaning SKs are just gonna TP to him to cleanse him. And you can pretty much deal with this boss, you know. And you know, Stark, a lot of times slow might just be kind of buggy, but it's just how things are. Make sure your Stark is DSPA, by the way. That's the SPA on my Stark. Because it gives him a perfect 5 SPA. Yeah, at this point you should have like 2 SKs maxed out. And you can see Stark just took forever to slow, man. It's kind of an annoying unit to deal with. But you're always going to be following with the SK, a Stark and a Sukuna. And once you got the boss to like this much HP, you can pretty much just delete your Stark and Sukuna, and you don't have to follow him. And now you can delete your stock and Sukuna instead, and you can just place them in their respective positions. That should make the SK's TP to him. Make sure all your stocks are set to bosses, by the way. You can see, well, there's only like 130 enemies alive, and we're already averaging 40 FPS. Lovely game. Place your Sukuna here, by the way. And get him to upgrade 4 as well. You want all your Sukunas to be on upgrade 4 because that gives him a 5.8 SPA. And I'm pretty confident his bleed lasts for 5 seconds, so you just have to get lucky and just hope the enemies don't regen. So yeah. You can see, yeah, there's, in that one line, yeah, there's just so many instances of revitalize, meaning the enemies just get regened a lot. Yeah, which is why it takes forever to kill these mobs. Oh my days, I made my voice. And now you want to prioritize your AOT units. Make sure you set your errand to weakest so you can just kill a lot more mobs. Just help slightly. Because you want to kill as many mobs as possible so you can have more yen. Just get the yen quicker. Because those mobs are going to die regardless, but it's just about killing them as soon as possible. You need more yen. And now this boss should be so easy to deal with because you're going to get your errand maxed out and you can place 2 more errands. Meaning you should just have like 2 500% nukes. Mini nukes. And you can see the damage from the nukes. Took like 200k each off the boss. And you just place your remaining units. And the only reason I place 1 Zeke for now is just to uphold the buff. I'm gonna give all these errands extra damage buff. Because if you don't know, when you play Zeke, he gives your giant allies buff. And I don't know why I set Ymir to bosses. Set Ymir to either last or weakest. And now you're just prioritizing the last unit, which is a Zeke. You're gonna get him to upgrade. Or maxed out, of course. And you want him to be set to weakest as well, you know? Just kill as many mobs as possible. Yeah, but that's how important the bleed is, you know? You see that boss, he just got regented instantly. You want at least a marginal gap between the mobs and the boss. You want to keep slowing the boss. You don't need to slow the boss, but it just helps slightly. Because I think you'd rather have your start slowing the mobs just so they don't get close to the boss. Because this boss is quite slow, so you don't have to worry about it. So me just doing all this stuff is just wasting extra again. Remember, this run was recorded on Friday, so it's not really as optimized as the other runs. And I can't post the optimized runs because I keep getting delayed by like waves. And you can see Stark is just being quite annoying with not slowing. But yeah, pretty much you want your Zeeks to be set to weakest. Because you see how many instances where I attacked the boss instead of the mobs. That's a lot of damage loss, you know. And here you just have to pray the boss does not get regen. If the mobs die over there and they revitalize the boss, you might be cooked. And from here on out, you don't need to follow the boss anymore with the Stark. You just get your Zeke maxed out and you're fine. See, me doing what I did was the stupid choice. Just I'm hoping you guys are listening to the voiceover because you guys know what to do. When the boss gets to about that point, you don't have to follow him anymore. You see how much damage I'm losing out on those mobs? I probably would have had enough yen by now. Because you see, I sold and replaced him twice, which meant I wasted 3.6k, so I would have had enough to use the rumbling by now. It's just a bit of stupidity on my end. You can see how the FPS is dropping right now, yeah. It's actually quite bad. It's very bad, in fact. I'm probably at like 800 ping right now. I didn't have performance stats on for this run, but yeah, I'm around it. I'm floating around like 500 to 1k ping. We love this game, man. We love AV. 900 enemies, man. Why do we need 900 enemies alive? Do I know? No, I don't know. The game just pumps out too many enemies, you know? But all these mobs should die. That boss will stay alive though. You can see how the game just freezes momentarily as soon as the mobs get hit. Like you can see, a large chunk of mobs get hit, the game freezes. And all that time is just adding up to the time we're wasting. See all that extra time. That's gonna cook me over, you know? And this boss is so slow to the point where you don't even need to stall her. You can just easily kill her. You're gonna use the rambling anyway, so you'd have to do all this. We're just placing our other units. Making sure you max one Zeke and one Ymir, and then you can max any other unit from there. Just choose whichever you want. Yeah, you're gonna pop your second rumbling around like 340-ish or 335. And your last rumbling should be popped around like 117. Yeah, you'll see. When I use it, it's at 335. 330, I guess. But yeah, I couldn't use it because of how late I used my initial rumbling. So yeah, it all comes down to making stupid decisions. So I wasted so many yen. So much yen on following the Kiro boss with my stock. So yeah, but things should be fine as long as you can use your final rumbling around like 117-ish. That's the ideal time. As you guys can see, the FPS is around like 40 and there's only 400 mobs alive, you know? As soon as it hits enemies, you can see the ping just like... You can't see the ping, but it's just spiking. FPS drop goes crazy, man. And from here, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just survive until... Well, after you defeat the first boss and the third boss, and you use the first rumbling, everything after that is just so self-explanatory, man. But yeah, you just pop this rumbling at 117 and you're fine. But you want to make sure your rumbling units are maxed out, and then yeah, you can just move like 2 Sukunas to the front. You see what I do? 2 Sukunas right here. Make sure you time the upgrades so they're 2 seconds apart. So you're trying to time these guys so they're attacking like separately, different times. So yeah, what I'd recommend is placing them together and then upgrading them like while they're close together. See, I use that at 112, but make sure 117 is when you ideally want to use it. And I probably would have been forced to use that at 112 anyways, because if you guys don't know, I use my second rumbling a lot late and it just affected me a lot. And you use your Stark here to get him debuffed, so you can move your S keys to the front. And you move this Sukuna as well. And this is where it's important that they're attacking at separate times. You have to do the thing on it though. You have to make sure you guys time their attacks to be attacking separately. And yeah, pretty much that's just it, you know. I ain't got much worse to say except for how shit this tournament is, man. It's just so ass. And you can see I'm at wave 59 and there's 20 seconds left. That's enough. Should have been already in wave 59 going into wave... We should have been wave 60 right now, you know, but this game has other plans, so yeah, I can't really say much, but yeah. Like, subscribe, and if this video did help you, you know, leave a comment. And well, yeah, like, subscribe, yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'll try to get this final strat out soon, but it might be so chopped. In a bit, man. Bye bye.